Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Rabbi zidni ilma, Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatan min lisani yafqahu qawli. Before we start the paper, we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to help us. We are doing 0452 February March 2023. Okay guys, so the first question over here is that Syra is a trader. The following transactions took place in January 2023. Now before we start the question, my advice to you guys is that read the question twice. Once before you solve the question itself and once while you're solving the question. So it says Jan 2nd, rent received 360 was directly paid into the bank account. Now what we will be doing is that we will be making double entries so that you guys can use those double entries for your paper. So rent received is an income is credited, income is increasing, was paid directly into the bank account. Bank account is an asset, our asset is increasing. So what I'll be doing is that I'll be writing all the double entries over here. So Jan 2nd, what was happening? The money was paid into our bank account. So bank, debit, rent received, credit by how much? 360. Okay. Now Jan 4th, it says that paid 343 to J by telephone transfer, having deducted 2% cash discount from the amount due. So look guys, many people what they will do, they will simply do 343 multiply by 2% and calculate the discount. That is wrong. Look, 343 is the amount after the discount. For example, there is discount, you guys received the discount and then you guys paid the amount. So this is the amount after the discount. So over here write dollar. This is my way of solving these questions. Over here write percentage. This 343 amount represents 98%. Why? Because 100 minus 2. You guys already paid a discount. You guys received a discount of 2%. But we want to find the price before the discount. So original price is always 100% and that is going to be X. The dollar amount will be X. So we will cross multiply now. 343. We will multiply this with 100 and divide it with 98. So you guys will get an amount of $350. So this means that the original price was $350, but you guys paid $343. The original price was $350, but you guys paid $343. So we received a discount of $7. All right. Now we will make the double entry for this one, Jan 4th. So J, we had to pay J how much? Let me go scroll a bit down. Okay. We had to pay J $350, but we got a discount. Discount received is an income. We got a discount of $7. And then since it does not mention that how we actually paid him, right? We will consider it as, let me see. Yeah, we will consider it as bank. So in the bank, we will write 343. This is your second entry. Now it says paid cash 33 for motor expenses. Look, motor expense is what? Motor expense is an expense, and expense by nature is debit when it increases. So you guys will write motor expense, and over here paid cash, you guys will write cash over here because cash is an asset which is decreasing. So credit 33. Again, now moving on to the next one, it says cash sales 395 were paid directly into the bank account. So what is happening over here? Jan 13th, we are receiving money into our bank account. Our bank account is increasing. All right. And because of sales, right? So bank is increasing by how much? 395. Because of sales, we will write 395. Now Jan 17th. It says paid 194 to David by electronic transfer having deducted 3% cash discount from the amount due. Okay, again same thing. We paid what, right over here dollar, right over here percentage. We paid an amount of 194. How much discount was there? There was a discount of 3%, right? So how much did we actually, this $194 represents 97%. Why? 100 minus 3. And original percentage, like I said, is always 100. So you guys will write x over here, cross multiply. 194 multiply by 100, divide by 97. We can use the calculator if you guys want. So 194 multiplied by 100 divided by 97. 200. So the actual amount was 200. But how much did we pay? 194. So 200 minus 194, that's 6. So how much was the discount? Cash discount was 6. Now let's make the double entry. So it's going to be the same as Jan 4th. We will write David, because David was our liability. Our liability is decreasing, so it's going to be debited by 200. And then we got a discount. Discount received is an income, so credited 6. And then we paid 194 by bank. Perfect. Now, in the Jan 20th, Jan 20th, let me scroll down, Jan 20th. It says, received a check 388 from Ivan in a full settlement of $400. So look, we got money, alright? We got money in our bank account, so banking is increasing. By how much? 388. The check is of $388. But the amount, the debt was of $400. Where is this extra $12 going? This is going to be discount allowed. This is the discount we allowed Ivan, 12. And Ivan, since he was our asset, because he was our trade receivable, but our trade receivable is now decreasing and asset is decreasing, so credit by 400. Okay. Jan 27th. Now this says withdraw cash 150 from the bank for business use. So this is a very important entry, and when I will be writing down the solution, when I'll be solving the question, I'll tell you guys why it is so important. But over here the double entry would be withdrew cash. Cash is increasing by 150 and bank is decreasing by 150. And last Jan 29th paid, how much is this amount? Paid 124 cash for wages. Now look, wages is an expense. Expense is increasing by how much? 124. And cash, our asset, is decreasing, so it's going to be credited by 124. Now let's solve the question together. So here is our question, and there was a reason why I did all these double entries. So we will be starting with Jan 2nd. So look, what happened? We received rent, alright? So bank was debited. So look, this is kind of like the debit side. This is the credit side, alright? So bank was debited by how much? We will write Jan 2nd. Over here, rent, alright? And we received it in the bank, so 360. Get it? That's why a double entry is so easy. Now moving on to Jan 4th, let me write over here Jan 4th. Okay. J. In details you will write J. Now look how much discount he received. Since he received a discount of 7. And how much did we put in our bank account? 343. Perfect. Now Jan 7th again. Motor expenses and cash. Alright, so motor expenses is debited, cash is credited. So go over here in the credit section. Jan 7th. motor expenses. I'll just write EXP. How much? 33. Which column? Cash column. Easy. Now Jan 13 it says bank debit because of what? Because of sales. So you will write Jan 13th, you will write sales, alright. How much? 395 in which column? Bank column. Okay. Now we have Jan 17th, debit, discount received and bank. So Jan 17th, we will write debit over here. How much discount was received? It was 6. Okay, good. How much did we pay? We paid 194 through the bank. Now Jan 20th, we received money in our bank through AVAN. So we will write Jan 20th. We received money because of AVAN. We discount allowed. We allowed a discount of 12 and then we got paid in our bank how much amount? 388. So far so good, easy. Then we have Jan 27. Yeah, this entry is very important. Now I'll tell you why. Look, so the debit side of the cash book, think of it like this, money coming into the business. Credit side, think of it like this, money going out of the business, okay? So now cash is coming into the business. Cash is coming into the business. Okay, so I will write Jan 27th. I'll just write 27th. Cash is coming into the business. So in the cash column, I'll write 150. Now, where is this cash coming from? This cash is coming from the bank. So because of the bank. Now think of like this as well. Is money going out of the business as well? Yeah. Money is going out of the bank account, right? Money is going out of the bank account. So in the bank account, we wrote 150 as well, 27th. But why is money going out of the bank account? Because of cash. So this is a contra entry, all right? Make sure you guys learn this, make a star on this entry. Many students get it wrong. Now, we have Jan 29th. So cash is credited, okay, credit section because of wages. All right, so far so good. Now we will total all the sides. Let's total all the sides. So let me erase the debit and credit thing. All right, so now we will be totaling the things up. So this section is actually going to be 110. The reason I'm using a calculator is because, you know, in exams, if I want to do 2 plus 3, I still use a calculator. What can I do? This side is 260. And then bank, let's total the bank. 360 plus 395 plus 388. So that's 1143. All right. 1143. Oh, my bad. Wait, I didn't write this 713. My bad. 713 as well. So it's 1856. Okay, 1856. I didn't see 713. 1856. Now, and of course, discount allowed total was 12. Now let's come over here. 7 plus 6, 13. Okay, my math is not that bad. Then we have 33 plus 124. 33 plus 124, it's 157, okay. 157, and then we have 343 plus 194. Let me bring my calculator here. 343 plus 194 plus 150. The reason why I'm doing this, some students don't know how to do this. 687. So now we have to write balance CD. Which side is lower? This side is lower. So we always write the balance CD on the lower side. So it will always come on the 31st, balance CD. How we will get balance CD? Subtract the totals of the cash. So 270 minus 157, we get 103. So write 103 over here. Then we have 1856 subtracted from 687, we get 1169. So write 1169 over here. Now you guys will write the totals like this. Write the totals. Totals we had already calculated: 12, 260, 1856. Again, add all this up, you will get the same amount. Of course, not for discount received. This is 13. 13, 33 plus 124 plus 103, 260, and then again 1856. So now over here you will come Feb 1st, balance BD. Where do we get our balance BDs from? From over here. These amounts will come over here, okay? So this becomes 103 and 1169. Okay, done with the first question. Now, next part, it says complete the table by writing increase, decrease or no effect in each box to show the effect of recording items which appeared only in bank statement. The first one is completed for you as an example. So for example, we have to show the items that have only appeared in the bank statement. Okay, how will it affect our cash book and how will it affect our capital? So bank charges, all right, if there are bank charges, the bank deducted some money. Of course, in your cash book there would be a decrease. Effect on bank would be decreased because you are paying that amount, and the effect on capital would be also, it would decrease. Now if you read this, it says credit transfer from Cyrus personal bank account. Transfer from Cyrus personal bank account. So look, for example, I'm Syra. Of course I'm not, but I'm Syra, and this is my bank. Okay, I am giving my own money which is in my pocket to my bank. Okay, I am giving my money to my bank. So money is coming into the business, so of course it would increase. All right, it will increase. Why? Because I from my own pocket am paying into my business bank account. This is my account, this is business bank account. From my account I am giving money into the business bank account. Business bank account is increasing. And what will be the effect on capital? It's like it would increase because you're investing money into the business. Okay, check from Ivan was dishonored. Now if you look at the entries, basically Ivan had paid us money. Okay, now think of it like this. Someone paid you money, they paid you a check. You are happy. You went to the bank account, your bank, okay, and you paid the check to your bank. Like, I got a big check, please give me money for this. And when they looked into Ivan's bank account had no money. So you thought Ivan had given you money, you had already recorded it, you had recorded money received. But the bank informed you, sorry, there is no cash in Ivan's bank account. So actually what will be the effect now? Balance in our cash book would decrease, bank balance would decrease, because first it increased, but oh, Ivan has no money in his bank account. So decrease again. Effect on capital? No effect. Okay, next account, it says state why each external user of accounting statement would be interested in Cyrus' business continuity. So there's this concept, going concern concept requires that Cyrus' financial statements are prepared under the assumption that her business will continue in the future. So state why each external user of accounting statement would be interested in Syra being able to continue her business. So bank managers, look, bank managers would be interested because they would want to see if Syra can return her loan or interest, if she can pay interest, because if her business does not seem like it would continue in the future, how would she be able to pay her loan back or interest back? Now moving on to the government, why would the government be interested in this? So the government's only concern is tax. So the government would want to see how much tax Syra needs to pay. Now trade payables. Who are trade payables? Trade payables are people to whom we owe money. They can be our suppliers. So again, trade payables would want to see if Syra can pay them their money back or not. To see if Syra can pay money on the items she bought. And trade payables would also want to see if they should allow more credit terms to Syra or not. Alright. So this is it for our today's class. I hope you guys were able to understand this question. If you guys have any other questions, please comment down in the comment section below. Please do like, subscribe and share my channel. It would mean a lot. Okay guys. Bye bye. Take care.